What is up, guys? Chris Reynolds here, and today we are doing my top 5 favorite B&M inverts. So coming in at the number 5 spot is the Batman the Ride clones. I love these for being super intense rides and just being a very, very fun ride overall. And the reason why this is at my number 5 is because my other 4 that I've ridden are very, very good rides. And because of the fact that this is a clone and you could ride this anywhere, just puts it at the 5 spot alone. But other than that, it is a very intense ride full of inversions, and it is a very fun ride. Coming in at the number 4 spot, we have Talon the Grip of Fear at Dorney Park and Wildwater Kingdom. This is a very, very fun ride. The reason why it is at my number 4 is because it doesn't have the intensity that I look for in most B&M inverts. It is more focused on being just a fun ride in general. But just because it isn't intense doesn't take away from how fun this ride is. And yeah, I do gray out on that vertical loop here and there, but that's really the only intense moment on the ride, other than towards the end of the ride in that helix. But overall, it's not a very intense ride, but it is super fun, and I could ride this over and over and over again. And it isn't a clone, which is a good thing. And I do find it in some moments to be a little tame. That is also why it is at my number 4. Coming in at the number 3 spot is actually a pretty unique credit that I have. This is Dragon Challenge. I only rode the red side, and unfortunately I did not ride this when it was dueling, but I still found the ride to be pretty fun, and it did have a pretty cool layout. Even just twisting by the track next to me was pretty cool. I can't remember too much about this ride because I was pretty young when I rode this, but I just remember it being a hell of a fun time, and I really wish I got to ride this more than once in my life, but I just remember it being a very, very fun ride. Coming in at the number 2 spot is Raptor at Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio. Man, this is such a good B&M invert. I didn't find it to be glossy smooth, but that didn't take away from the great layout it had. And man, this was just so fun. And I like how it's right there and you're interacting with stuff. It was just very, very fun. And the only complaint I have about this ride is the final turn into the brake run. The final brake run is very jolty, and it did kind of ruin the ride at the end. But other than that, the ride is very good. And I did find that downward helix to be a little forceless, but some people may think otherwise, but that's just my opinion. But this ride is just overall very, very good. And last up is Montu at Busch Gardens, Tampa. And oh my goodness, this ride is so amazing. The way you dip into the trenches and all of that, this ride is just super intense, so fun, a very good layout, and this ride is just so perfect. I could ride this ride over and over and over and over again. This ride is just so amazing. I cannot get enough of it, and that is why it is at my number 1. Thank you guys for watching.